How are you? They come up here. So it's time for story time with Gamon, and I'm here with my Gam child, Mason.
Hi.
You know, you always look at the screen button, the screen light. So we're reading our favorite story, Ferdinand the Bull. We love this story, don't we? Love this story. We do. We love it. And you know what? It was like a year, 2 years ago, maybe, that they came out with the movie of Ferdinand. And if you've seen the movie, you kind of know what this story is like. Oh, look, there's Mommy. So you know what this story's like, except that this story, the actual book varies a little bit from the movie. So, hi, Christy. So let's open up some chats so we can see the chats on Pumped Up Parenting, because I won't be able to see them unless I have it. Oh, and I'm frozen. Oh, no. I'm frozen. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. So, Mommy says, I love you.
I love you too.
Okay. So we're going to read the story of Ferdinand. Are you ready? Are you going to read any of it or just me?
Me.
You are? Okay. Mason's going to help read. Once
upon a time in Spain.
Once upon a time in Spain.
There was a little bull, and his name was Ferdinand.
His name was Ferdinand. We can switch pages if you want. All the other little bulls he lived with would run and jump and butt their heads together. Oh, but not Ferdinand. He liked to sit just quietly and smell the flowers.
Who's Brittany?
Hi, Brittany. That's Tyler's mommy.
He had a favorite spot out in the tree.
In the pasture?
In the pasture under a cork tree.
Right. It was his favorite tree, and he would sit in its shade all day and smell the flowers. I should probably do it over here so you guys can see. You want to read this one?
Sometimes his mother, who was a cow, would worry about him. She was afraid he would be
lonesome
all by himself.
And there's his mom. Why don't you run and play with the other little bulls and skip and butt your head, she would say. But Ferdinand would shake his head. I like it better here where I can just sit just quietly and smell the flowers. You want this one?
His mother saw that he was now lonesome, and because she was an understanding mother, even though she was a cow, she let him just sit there and be happy.
Good job. That's a very understanding mother that lets someone be. Oh, hi, Trey. That lets their child just be what they love to do, right?
Mm-hmm. As
the years went by, Ferdinand grew and grew until he was very big and strong. Look, see? He got bigger and bigger and bigger. Now he's 2 years old and he's a full-size bull.
All the other bulls who had grown up with him in the same pasture would fight each other all day. They would butt each other and stick each other with the horns. What they wanted most of all was to be picked to fight all the fight in Madrid.
Madrid. At the bullfights in Madrid. That was in Spain.
Gabriel.
Okay. Who else? Gabe. Oh, that's Gabby.
Hi.
Your aunt. But not Ferdinand. He still liked to sit just quietly under the cork tree and smell the flowers.
Just like when you smell the flowers at the end.
Yup.
One day, 5 men came in very funny hats to be pick the biggest, fastest, toughest bull to fight in the bullfights in Madrid.
There are the guys. They're coming to get a bull for the bullfights. All the other bulls ran around snorting and butting, leaping and jumping so the men would think that they were very, very strong and fierce and pick them.
Mike.
Hi, Mike. You can say hi to him when you see somebody got on. Okay, you reading this page?
Ferdinand knew that they wouldn't pick him, and he didn't care, so he went out to his favorite cool tree to sit down.
There he goes to the tree. You read very well, honey. He didn't look where he was sitting, and instead of sitting on the nice cool grass in the shade, he sat on a bumblebee. Uh-oh.
Well, if you was a bumblebee and a bull sat on you, what would you do? You would sting him. And that is just what happened.
What the bee did.
Just what the bee did to Ferdinand.
He got stung. What do you think Ferdinand did? Wow, did it hurt? Ferdinand jumped up with a snort. He ran around puffing and snorting, butting and pawing the ground as if he were crazy.
The 5 men saw him and they were all shouted with joy. He was the last and fiercest bull of them of all. Just the one for the bull fights in Madrid.
There goes Ferdinand. He's heading to the bullfight. Want to be at the bullfights, does he? So took him away for the bullfight day in a cart. I don't think Ferdinand's so happy.
Hi, Lauren.
Hi, Lauren. So I bet Brooks and Harper are there too.
What a day it was. Flags were flying, bands playing.
Hi, guys. Love you. And all the lovely ladies had flowers in their hair. And look, they're all flying flags for Ferdinand.
Had a
parade
into the bowling.
It's a big parade. Harper, Lauren says, "Hi, Mason. We love you.
Love you too."
First came the this word I always get wrong. The banderilleros with long, sharp pins with ribbons on them to stick in the bull and make him mad. Poor Ferdinand.
I love the movie.
I love the movie too.
Next came the
Picadores.
Who rode skinny horses, and they had long spears to stick in the bull and make him madder.
Yep, there's the next ones. Then came the matador, the proudest of all. He thought he was very handsome and bowed to the ladies. He had a red cape and a sword and was supposed to stick the bull last of all. There's the matador. Matador means killer.
Then came the bull, and you know who that was, don't you?
Who was that? Ferdinand, right?
Oh.
And there he is, peeking his little head out the gate, right there. See him? He doesn't want to go fight, does he?
No.
They called him Ferdinand the Fierce, and all the banderilleros were afraid of him, and the picadores were afraid of him, and the matador was scared stiff. Should they be afraid of Ferdinand? I don't know. We're going to find out.
He's a big bull.
He is a big bull. You want to read this? Ferdinand ran to the middle of the ring, and everyone shouted and clapped because they thought he was going to fight fiercely and butt and snort and stick his horns around. Can you find Ferdinand in the picture? He's all the way down there.
That's a big ring.
That is a big ring with lots of people. But you can read it?
But not Ferdinand. When he got to the middle of the ring, he saw the flowers and all the lovely ladies' hair, and he just sat down quietly and smelled.
And there he is in the middle of the ring, smelling the flowers. Hi, Patricia.
I'm not Logan.
Hi, that's Mason, Jennifer. Wait till you see Logan. You'll be shocked. He wouldn't fight and be fierce no matter what they did. He just sat and smelled, and the banderilleros were mad, and the picadores were madder, and the matador was so mad he cried because he couldn't show off with his cape and sword. Look how mad they all are because Ferdinand's just sitting in the middle of the the middle of the ring.
It's in the middle of the page and in the middle of the ring. So they had to take Ferdinand home.
They had to take him home. He was not a good bull for a bullfight. He wasn't even interested in fighting, was he? Jennifer said, "Oh, Mason, you know who that is? That's Thomas's mommy." And for all I know, he is sitting there still under his favorite cork tree, smelling the flowers just quietly.
He is very happy.
He is very happy. And the last page says, Mason, who did a great job reading, it says,
The end.
The end. And all the flowers have been smelled. There you go. The story of Ferdinand the Bull. And you know what's so wonderful? Hi, Tanya. What's so wonderful about this story is it tells a story how even though sometimes everyone around you is doing the same thing, you can be yourself and you can do just what you want to do and be just what you want to be. And you don't have to follow the crowd. And you don't have to do what everyone else is doing. You can be your own person. I like to say, always be you because everyone else is taken.
You met Thomas?
Mommy said, Mason, you did such a good job. So proud of you for reading that book with Gamon. Made me smile. Love you lots. That's from Mommy. And Thomas said, this is Thomas here, and I can't even tell who that is next to you. That's Mason, Thomas. Wait till you see Logan. Just wait. Just wait. You won't believe it. All right, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the story of Ferdinand. If you haven't watched the movie, it goes in a little more detail. They kind of elaborated it for the movie, but is a wonderful, wonderful story about how to be independent, how to follow your heart and not everybody else's, and be the person or the creature, as in Ferdinand's case, that you want to be. So get this book if you haven't gotten it and read it at home. It's a wonderful, wonderful story.
Hi, Bonnie.
That's Bonnie.
Oh.
Bonnie. You met Bonnie, right? All right, guys. So let's all relax and let's get ready to breathe. You ready? Join me. Put up a finger. Just like Ferdinand, smell the flower and blow out the candles. Logan's in the living room. Smell the flower and blow out the candles. Smell the flower and blow out the candles. Good idea. Smell the flower and blow out the candles. And I bet Ferdinand would smell the flowers and blow out the candles too, because he loves to smell flowers. Okay, guys. Thank you for being here with us. We'll have Logan read, right?
Yeah.
And remember that we're here with story time every day of the week at 7 o'clock in Pumped Up Parenting on Facebook. So if you're on Periscope or YouTube, jump on over. If you're on Periscope, guys, and you just want to get some great stuff, I do most of my work in Pumped Up Parenting on Facebook. And over on YouTube, if you guys want to check out our YouTube channel and get lots of parenting tips and lots of storytime books, go to Pumped Up Parenting with Celia Kibler. Give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Okay, guys, you all have a wonderful evening. We've really enjoyed being here together. I got 2 weeks with my boys. I'm happy, happy, happy. Send Harper and Brooks loving. Love you, Harper. Love you, Brooks. Love you, Aunt Lauren and Aunt Gabby and whoever else is on. And love you, Mommy. Say love you, Mommy.
Love you, Mom.
And Thomas, we'll see you soon. And everybody else that joined us, thank you so much. And we'll see you here tomorrow night at 7 o'clock and around the web. Bye, everybody.